a mighty energy, a monstrous God, hard to the strong, implacable to the weak. It stared at the hard, unpitying world it made with the stony eyelids of its fixed idea. Well, that is the description. It stared at the hard, unpitying world it made with the stony eyelids. Stony eyelids. Well, you got statue, eyelids. On the temple also I got the cow statue, eyelids, or stony eyelids. But they are looking at things. Those eyes are looking at things. Stony eyelids are its fixed idea. Again, energy. Its heart was drunk with a dire hunger swine. In others' suffering felt a thrilled delight of death and ruin, the grandiose music heard. Very perverted.
Who's the monster?
Very
God?
perverted. His heart was drunk. That force, demoniac force. All that energy, mighty energy. Monster God.
Who is this monster
God?
Does he have a name?
No.
No name.
Who?
The monster God.
Yeah, monster God.
A name?
Name, no name.
No name.
No.
They were false, demoniac false. No?
His heart was drunk. But actually, he's talking of statue also. His heart was drunk with a dire hunger swine. Hunger swine. How do you understand hunger swine? Hunger is a wine?
No, it's like the hunger has a wine.
Hunger has a wine. This is what it would mean. Hunger is a wine.
It's an addiction. It's an addiction.
No, but you see, hunger swine is a little unusual. You see, what it would mean, hunger swine, one who is hungry is wine.
I would say it's a...
No. But I mean, the plain grammar would mean hunger as a wine. His heart was drunk with a dire hunger swine. One who is hungry and is drinking.
Yeah.
With the hunger of a drinker.
Hunger of wine.
The hunger of
I think
in others' suffering felt a thrill, delight. That is very perverted, you see. And of death and ruin, the grandiose.
But I think this is the law of falsehood, the law of that together. Because, this last line here, death and ruin, the grandiose music heard, this is like when everything was destroyed in the Second World War, the whole Europe was living in ruins, and then these forces, they triumphed. So this is falsehood and death. Definitely they are trying to destroy. The monster God are those two. That's what I believe. That's why I had asked you.
Possibly.
Yeah. What else can it be? They are at the root of those things. They are at the root.
Yeah. But this line, his heart was drunk with a dire, with a prick, dire hung, spondy, as wine. So you have got you have got you have got prick, you have got spondy, you have got His heart was drunk with a dire hunger. See the R alliteration and the S alliteration, very poetic also, see. In other suffering, see how cruel, how mischievous, how perverted it is, no? And of death and ruin, the grandiose music heard. To have power, to be master, was soul virtue. That is all I want. I don't care what happens to you. Whether you get killed or you live or survive, I don't care. What I want is power and monarchy and power. It claimed the whole world for ages, living room. The whole world is a living room for him to enjoy. His party is grim, totalitarian reign, his party. So he is the monarch, he is the king, he is the ruler, absolute ruler In part is brain, totalitarian reign, nobody can oppose it, dictatorship, complete, the cruel destiny of being things, all on one plan, was shaped and standardized, all on one plan. Again, I will put it like this. It's not all on one plan. It is all on one plan. Again, headless line, on one plan. And that was shaped and stand. And last put is spirit. Stand the dies under a dark dictatorship, breathless sway. So this is dictatorship, authority, complete power, full sovereignty. In streets and houses and councils and homes, beings he met who looked like living men and climbed his feet upon high wings of thorn, but hovered all that is subhuman, wide and lower than the lowest reptile crawl. The reason meant for nearness to God, well, that really defines the meaning, the purpose of reason. Reason is there for what? To make you closer to God. The purpose of reason is to take you closer to God. Reason meant for nearest to the gods. By reason, you like to be closer to the gods. But normally we don't do that thing at all. We become agnostic. We become the opposite also by reason. By the reason meant for nearest to the God and uplift to heavenly scale with a touch of mind. That is the function of the mind, to uplift you up, to take you up completely, to uplift to heavenly scale by the touch of mind, only enhanced by its enlightening ray. There inborn nature's wry monstrosity. So they have utilized reason, they have utilized mind for their own dry monstrosity. Only enhanced by its enlightened ray, there inborn nature's right monstrosity by the field. The reason which is meant for this taken to clause, to uplift mind, only enhance. What did they do? That reason is employed by them for this purpose. That mind is employed for this purpose, you see. So in a way, reason and mind are helpless. They can create this case, they can create that case also. It means that it's basically, although, well, actually it's understandable. Reason meant for nearness to God. From the vital being, you have become a rational being. And rational being is the one who is between the beast and God. Between the beast, he is the link between the beast and God. Rational being, you see. But that rational being is not really firm yet. He can be very easily overpowered by the beast and dragged down completely. He can be mobile, get lifted up also. By pure reason, he can rise to heights, great climb heights. We have got Shivandu's aphorism. Reason is the helper. Reason is the bar. Reason is the helper. Reason is the bar. Reason is the helper. It takes you nearer to God. But if you stick only to reason, then it becomes a bar. You are not able to cross beyond reason. You have to go into intuition. You have to go into higher realms of our perception. To open out. Reason is the helper. Nearness to God at this stage of evolution, it is necessary also. And mind in the same way. Only often they are inborn nature's wry monstrosity.